Hi there, I'm Cordy, and you clicked on this video because you want to do some drawing. So let's jump right in. To draw our funny dancing chameleon, we are going to indicate the line of action first, from top right to left bottom. And then we're going to draw 3 circles, one on the top, and then underneath, sort of a little more going to the left, and the last one all the way to the left. Those are the hips of our chameleon. Here we go. Fantastic. Next up, we're going to draw the arms. So they're out to the side and the elbows are bent, just roughly indicating them here on one side. And then the other one as well. The arm is bent, but the hand or the claw of the chameleon just comes down a little bit lower than the other. The legs, one knee is bent. Keep it really rough here. It's really just to map it out where the limbs and the body pieces are going to be. And on the other leg, it's also the bent knee, but while on the right side the foot is flat, on this side the heel is up. Keep it rough and going into the detail later. Now let's move over to the hands or the claws. We'll just make like rough little circles to indicate them right there. Now the head. The bottom of the head is sort of like a triangle. It's a little pointy. And then the cheeks, they're round shapes. And then we add the eyes, and they're just bigger rounded shapes and a little more flat. And they almost look like little beans with pointy ends. And then the head is also like a little tip of the mountain with just another ridge at the top. Now we add the smiley face. Here we go. Also really looks like a triangle if you look at it. It's a bit pointy at the end. Eyes, and then the ridge, it's called the casque, I think, of the chameleon. And the eyes, filling them in, making them maybe a little rounder here. Okay, now let's add the tongue. It's like a little circle in the middle there. And then down at the shoulders, we're going to add some little skin folds, little ridges. And then bring the arm, the elbow around and moving that line into the claws. So we've got just a rounded shape here, and I'm gonna add the same arm to the other side, little ridges at the top, and then elbow down towards the little claw, roughly making it look the same size, making it a little bit more detailed as we did before, maybe adding the one finger here, or the little claw. I guess it almost looks like fingers to me, and they're the sort of thumbs. Here we go. So now we're going to add more skin folds to the side of the body where the hip pops out, the dancing hip. Now just making the lower part a little bit more connected to the upper bit. And here comes the tail. Now I thought the tail could make a little heart. I'm not sure if an actual chameleon can do that, but I thought it's really cute. So just adding that tail on, and the tail end is gonna shape a little heart because dancing makes us happy. How about that? I thought that was funny. So moving down to the legs, let's add some more details to the legs. Now on this side, we want to make sure that we indicate a heel, so it's clear that the foot is sort of lifted, the heel is sort of lifted, and I also added another little toe there. And on the other side as well, where the foot or the claw, back claws are flat. Here we go. And then along the spine that we drew in the beginning, I'm gonna draw those little ridges. They're like little pointy bits at the abdomen, and not to forget the motion lines to make it look moving. Now I'm speeding it up a bit for you, just adding the fine liner. Now up here, make sure you are very clear what comes first. I decided the end bit goes behind. Here you go. I hope you can see that. And it loops in front of the end bit of the tail. Bringing it down, legs, toes, lifted heel, and on the other side, here we go. Now moving over to the head, fine lining this one out, and with the fine liner, I am going to add a couple of more details for the texture of the skin of our lovely dancing chameleon. The type of chameleon I chose to sort of base this on has a wonderful ridge around its sort of center. So I'm just going to use little lines to indicate that ridge. And then add some skin texture on the top end of it, just making like little oval shapes, not even closing them fully, just sort of loosely indicating those shapes. And then around the mouth, there's some more rounded shapes, little half moon shapes at the top and the bottom to give it more texture. And the same kind of texture they have around their legs. So very quickly, as you see, drawing some of those ovals, loosely drawn ovals, and sort of letting them fizz out towards the ankle, just across the knee. And then I add a couple of dots for the body and the arms and the tail, just as a little more texture in case you want to keep it black and white. But you can obviously color it in as well. Now let's grab the slightly thicker fine liner, 0.5, and go around the outside, around the edges, outer edges, just to make it pop off the page a little more. And I also filled in that space around the tongue in black to really show that the chameleon sticks out its tongue a little bit as it dances the night away, or the day, you never know when chameleons are dancing. Here we go along the tail, just making that line a little thicker to show a shadow, and then bringing up around the elbow. Here we go around the hands or the claws, and down around the head. So now it really pops off the page. Now let's get rid of all those pencil lines really quickly. Master eraser here, getting them all off. And here it is, our dancing chameleon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe for some more drawing fun. If you want to download the line drawing of the dancing chameleon, just click in the description below. If you want to learn a little bit more about working with color and have some more detailed drawing tutorials, then hop on over to my Skillshare class. Use the link below in the description to get 1 month free. Keep drawing and stay creative. I see you soon. Bye.